So today is the day that we have to take down Christmas. It's always a sad day, and I'm not gonna lie, I cry every single year. I just love Christmas so much, and there's something about the lights during this cold time of year that just adds so much cozy to your home, but it has to be done, and a part of me is ready to start fresh and clean the house. A lot of my real greenery is very crispy and starting to fall apart all over the place, and it's very messy, so I think it's time. So that is what is on the agenda today. The first place that I'm going to start is in my bedroom, and I just love the way the greenery was hanging above our bed this year, so it was so sad to have to take it down. I didn't have a ton of decor in this space, but we did have a little tree in the corner, and so this is going to be the room that I tackle first. As I make my way downstairs, one of the things that I decided to do today to kind of get my mind off of Christmas was to bake some bread. So I've had this loaf sitting in the fridge actually, and I used an oval bowl this time because I got a new oval Dutch oven for Christmas. So we're gonna try that out and see how it goes, but I'm just scoring it here and getting it ready to go in the oven. The next area that I decided to tackle was the dining room, and I've been going all over the house really bit by bit, but just with a basket I've been taking and collecting things and making trips downstairs to the basement where I store all of my decor. I really was proud of myself this year. I went through all my bins, got rid of things that I didn't use this year, and then I'm just slowly organizing everything that I pack away and labeling everything so that next year it's a lot easier for me when I pull it all out. But you know, who am I kidding? I'll probably do something completely different next year. And none of this will matter, but at least I will have an idea of where things go. So as you can see, this bread turned out absolutely beautiful in this Dutch oven. It always does. If you guys are interested, I have this recipe on my blog. It's a very simple sourdough bread recipe, nothing too complicated, and it's just always been successful for me. So you'll have to give it a try if you enjoy sourdough. Once I had all of the small decor put away, I decided to move on to greenery. All of the large garlands, and I hang a lot of those up with little cup hooks, so I'm just gonna begin to take that down in the entryway. Last but not least, it's time to tackle the tree. I did everything and I left the tree up last, and even watching this footage is so sad to me. Please tell me I'm not the only one that gets sad taking Christmas decor down. Oh my goodness, if you look closely, you might be able to tell that I have been tearing up today. But my husband was so sweet and encouraging, and he kept trying to make me laugh and smile, and he kept hugging me, and so he knows this is hard for me every year. But bit by bit, we took the tree down, and I feel like after everything was put away, I just needed to sit down with a cup of tea, and it truly felt like the Grinch stole Christmas. The house just looked so empty and bare. And so I was going to start cleaning today, but I think I'm going to just move on to cook dinner, and then we will do cleaning tomorrow. So I did want to share a simple meal idea with you guys. It's very easy whenever we cook anything, any type of Asian cuisine. You can put together a delicious marinade with, I know a lot of people use soy sauce, but when I was on Whole30, a good alternative, a healthy alternative is actually coconut aminos. You can get them just about anywhere, so that's what we use now. I've never gone back to soy sauce. But I just juice an orange. You could even use pineapple juice, but I'm juicing an orange, and I'm gonna do a little bit of orange juice, maple syrup, some coconut aminos, a little bit of broth that I had in the fridge, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and some minced garlic as well. And you just kind of taste it You can kind of see the measurements that I'm using here. I'm just eyeballing everything, and if you feel like it needs to be sweeter, you can add more maple syrup or honey even. If you want more of that soy flavor, you can add more coconut aminos, but this marinade is so delicious. And what I'm gonna do is just cut up some chicken, and I'll brown it in a pan with a couple tablespoons of butter, some olive oil, salt, pepper. You can season your chicken as well. And once the chicken is all cooked through, you can see I have some rice cooking as well as some steamed vegetables as well cooking on the back burner. But once your chicken is browned, you just sprinkle a couple tablespoons of flour over it. I use gluten-free. Brown that up for a minute or two, and then pour that marinade on top of your chicken and let it come to a simmer, and it gets thick and delicious. And then you can mix in all of your vegetables into the sauce, and you have a delicious meal that you can put this chicken and veggies over a bowl of white rice. That's what we like to do. You can finish it off with a little bit of raw honey and sesame seeds, but it's just a really quick meal that comes together. And I thought I'd share it with you. So the next morning, I knew that I wanted to deep clean the house. One of the first things I like to do whenever we deep clean is strip our living room chairs and wash all the slip covers. So that's the first thing I'm tackling today. We're also taking all the cushions off the couch and vacuuming the couch and behind the couch. You can see my kids are all chipping in. Caleb, my 5-year-old, was wiping down all the board and batten with a cloth. I forgot to grab that on camera, but we really had everyone chip in. Ethan was wiping the windows and all the glass throughout the house. Even Mike was able to help a little bit as well. So it was just a family effort to get the house clean again. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about our couch. You guys remember I sewed it back up in the fall. It's already all ripped off again. So I don't know if it's time to just invest in a new one or if I need to try some Velcro or what, but the couch, man, those boys, we need to figure something out. But I'm just dusting everything as well. I like to dust all the surfaces. And then as the chair covers come out of the washing machine, we never dry them. We always just put them on the chairs wet. And there's a few reasons for that. First of all, they are easier to stretch when they're wet because these are very snug slip covers and they're kind of difficult actually to put on your chairs. So that's the first reason why we put them on wet. And then second of all, when you put them on wet, you don't have to worry about ironing them because once you stretch them over the chair, you can really pull them taut and kind of pull out the wrinkles, and they dry beautifully without any wrinkles at all. So you can see here they look more like beigey pink, but they're actually kind of an off-white color. And once we had those on, I moved into the dining room. Now my boys helped to clean this area. My husband vacuumed it. The boys were dusting in here, so I just have a few more surfaces to wipe down. But you can see that I have some plants on the dining room table. I do this every January. Well, actually, I think this is only my second year doing it. But just bringing in some life into the home after taking all the Christmas down, I think it is so important. And it just puts a smile on my face to have some green in the house again. So I went to a couple different stores and picked up some plants. It's hard to find large ones near me. A lot of them are always just very small. But I like to put mine in like stoneware bowls or crocks, and I think it just makes them look so beautiful like that. I'm also trying to add more artwork again. A lot of the things I already had hanging before. I, of course, replaced all of those paintings with Christmas prints, and so now I'm just putting the ones up that I had hanging there before. Nothing different. I do have sort of an itch to kind of redecorate and make some changes in my home. I think that happens in January. I don't know if that happens to you guys as well. So part of me wants to like do some shopping and look for some different things, but I think it's probably wise to see what you have first and kind of take inventory and decide what you'd like to change and what you'd like to look for, so you don't end up shopping and buying things that you don't really need. So I'm just kind of putting everything back the way that it was before, and then I'll just kind of take inventory and decide, what are some things that I'd like to change. Now, I just have a little bit of cleaning left to do. You can see here that I'm just wiping down the table in the dining room, and at this point in the day, the kitchen counters, that's something that I'm always wiping down constantly, but I think I would like to just take everything out of my kitchen and give it a really good deep clean. But at this point in the day, it's already getting pretty late and I need to get dinner going. So for right now, I just did a simple wipe down of all the appliances, the countertops. I might do like a winter decorating video and take you guys along with me. But I thought I'd share what I made for dinner that night, just to give you guys another idea. I'm always looking for new ideas. Sometimes we get stuck doing the same meals over and over again. So I just peeled up some potatoes, chop those up. I'm going to make some mashed potatoes with these. I've got some ground beef thawing in the sink. All I'm going to do is brown that ground beef with some chopped up onion. And once it's all nice and brown, I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of flour. You can see I've got some frozen green beans on the back burner with some red onion that I cut up. So I'm just gonna add a couple of tablespoons of flour, gluten-free flour, to the meat, kind of just like I did yesterday with the chicken actually. This is a great way to thicken like a sauce or a gravy. And then I'm going to add some beef broth. After cooking the flour for a minute or two, I'll add some beef broth to the ground beef, and I will stir it and bring it to a simmer until that broth gets nice and thick and delicious. I add some garlic powder, onion powder, lots of salt, pepper. At the end, I like to finish it off with a little bit of heavy cream and Worcestershire, and then of course taste it. You might need to add more salt, pepper, whatever. But we just pile up this hamburger gravy over mashed potatoes, and we had green beans, like I said, on the side, and it's just a really easy, delicious meal. So let me know if you try it. We like doing this when we need to make something quick and easy. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching today. I just wanted to end today's video by letting you guys know that my homemaking course is officially live over on my blog, and I'm so excited about this course. I've poured my heart and soul into it, and I know so many of you have already signed up for email updates. You probably already know about it, but I just thought for those of you that haven't signed up, I wanted to let you know that it is available. And this course has 7 modules. It has close to 30 videos within the course. There's also an audio option, so if you'd rather listen to the course while you're doing other things, that is available for you as well. There are close to 20 free printables that come with the course, and those who purchase the course have a Facebook group available to them, all about homemaking, where we share encouragement and support for one another. And so I'm just so excited about it. I will put the link in my description so that you can check it out if this is something you think you might be interested in. I am so excited about it, and it's something that I'm very passionate about. This is a gospel-centered course, and it's taught with a biblical worldview. So we've had a lot of women take the course already, and we've gotten some great feedback so far. And so anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know about it. Again, I'll put the link in the description below. I'm so excited about it. You can learn all about it over on my blog with the link that I'll have for you. And yeah, I just wanted to announce it and let you guys know. I'm just looking forward to creating this group of like-minded women where we can really rally around one another and support one another and share recipes and encouragement. And so anyways, make sure you check that out if that sounds like something you'd be interested in. Also, we are offering it for the first month at a very discounted price. So if this does sound like something you might be interested in, now would definitely be the time to take advantage of the low price. So just wanted to let you guys know about that. Thank you for coming along with me today. I can't wait to share more of my winter home for you. I'm gonna keep playing with it, playing with artwork and blankets and patterns, and I can't wait to take you guys all along with me. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye-bye.